Hey, prehistoric farmer. Thanks for that. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good rest of your evening there. Hello, Coyote. Hello, everybody. Look, new things. This is... Oh, I'm still in debt. Don't worry, I'm still paying it off. Oh, what is this? Old Polish grain mill that does oil and flour. So we have some canola I'm going to bring in here for oil. That's why I wanted it placed. Sunflowers, we're out of that right now, but we'll do that. And then when we do wheat and barley, we can do flour. So, it's kind of placed back here. Took some trees down. That's why this is here. So we have our cotton field. It's kind of right over here. Kind of like where it is. That field's not seeded and planted yet. We have some hail damage to some of our fields. Looks like we have rain or hail in the forecast again. So it will be what it is. So I actually made some pretty decent money off of the crawfish production. That's done for the year though. The rice is kind of doing a good job over here. A little bit murky water there. We have some hail damage over there. Where else do we have hail damage? Canola's ready. There's some hail damage there. You got some there. The cotton. Now that field has a few, but nothing's on that. And then our soybean has a few spots here as well. Oh, there's one here in the sunflowers. Yeah, got some hail damage. I'm gonna bring this wood, probably make some prefab walls out of it. I'm all the way out of wood. So now I'm kind of regretting putting so much production on for forest. I need to pay off debt so I can buy more property to have the wood forestry go again. So I kind of wanted the grain and oil mill as well so I could get that going for production. Other productions want flour and oil, so I'm gonna bring this over here. I'm still trying to fix this field. I went and bought the soil information for precision farming on this map because I forgot to test it. And then it replanted the whole thing like everywhere with grass. I had to repaint it, get grass out of sheds, you name it. It's kind of weird. Didn't get too much wood at all from this. Like not even $8,000, but we'll do a little bit. Change productivity down to 100. So yeah, I sold all the soybean. I sold all the furniture. I sold a lot of the planks. So I wanted to get out of debt. I got like half the debt gone. That's about it. We were over $300,000 in debt when I started today. Like in July, not today. Like in real life. Today in game today. How's that? The month of July in game. We have, oh no, we have the furniture over there to sell still. So we didn't even get that far. Oh, we have some more buffalo too. How many do we have now? 6, I think? Oh, we have quite a few chickens. They're not producing eggs for some reason. They're eating food. I've been watching that. Oh yeah, so we have 2 0 months, 2 10 months, and 2 41 months. Then we have some dairy cows. And then we have 2 goats. And the dairy cows are not in with the buffalo. If you read the description, the dairy cows are in with the goats. And you may be asking how that is possible. They're not cows and cows together, they're cows and goats. So I use the fenceless pasture mod. So the cows are over here with the feed. And then the goats have replanted the grass over here too. Let's do this. That's better. You want to see the feed trough there a little bit better. There. Ooh. There, now you can see it. So they both share the same pasture fence, and their grass goes around it, like outline fence. So they're together, which I did Google they can in real life. But usually the goats have like a getaway section where the cows can't go in case the cows want to be bullies. I don't have that set up, but there. In theory, if you do what I'm doing, you can put all your animals in there. It will look kind of crowded with all the feed troughs. But you could have like a petting zoo. You could have your horses, you could have your chickens, pigs, cows, goats, sheep, all that in one pen. If you do it right, it won't look that pretty, but you could do it. I have tested it out, so I know it's possible. Cody, you should go logging with a chainsaw. Oh, you used the hand plant sapling mod. So you release the stump and sapling. That's a good way to do it. Honestly. I like that. That's a good way to do it and a good... Yeah, good policy. Good... Yeah. Yes, I really like that. 2 cows. I wanted them because I'm like, they take forever to mature and breed and have babies. So if I want pastures and pastures of cows, I have to get them sooner than later. Horses are taking forever too. No, I want to harvest. We'll do that soon. Let's go sell our furniture. Yeah, I like that. I love about moving the chickens in there, but I don't think the chickens should go in there. But it would be cool. Oh, got a little bit of lag. Saving. Oh, yeah. So I got this mod that one saw that I didn't see for some reason called Real Save or Auto Save or... But it does that. Like, I don't have to open a menu anymore. It saves it. Without me having to go like this and save it, up top it just stops like you do, like if you have your game on JPortal or whatever. And it saves without you opening a menu. That's the first time it's done that. Yeah, I was so looking forward to that mod. And Juan saw it and I'm like, how did I miss this mod? It's what I wanted. So I get that little bit of lag there when it's saving. But I'd rather have that and not know every single time that I open a menu that I would be doing that. It's kind of nice that it doesn't wait. Hey, we have 31,000 liters of furniture here. So we got, right around $70,000. $70,000 for that furniture. That is pretty good money. Let's just go here and pay off more of that loan. I like leaving a little bit so I have interest and stuff that I can do. But if I do this, okay, 100 grand left. Okay, let's do that. Don't think I have anything else to sell. Let's sort this. And shall I, more furniture. Like I have one pallet apparently somewhere. Or not even a pallet, so I can't even sell that yet. And that's basically all I have into December. And then I have some toys again, but then I ran out of wood, so that's the last I have of that. Yeah, so I have to get going on productions for other things, so I'm not going to have money. Sometimes you hate autosave because it's on, and sometimes because it's not on. I agree with that statement. Totally agree with that statement. Like if I'm doing any kind of landscaping or placing things, I like it off because I don't want it to save if I mess up. And then I forget to turn it back on, and then I get mad when it autosaves every time I open a menu. Like, I just can't win. I would like an option that's like 30 minutes. I think we have 5, 10, and 15. I think it's not too far-fetched to be like, hey, I want a 30-minute save. I think on Tree Portal you can do any amount of time. You just put in what you want, but if you're not on Tree Portal, you can't. I'm gonna park this and get a bigger tractor and a trailer for the harvest. This little guy doesn't do too much. So my next dilemma is I have a whole bunch of wood chips where the toy factory is. And I need a bucket to empty it. The trailers are too big. It's meant for like a wheel loader, right? But I don't have one of those. So I'll have to buy a bucket for that thing. And slowly, one bucket at a time, 1,000 liters at a time, empty that out. So I don't think I can put a belt underneath it and have it work. Don't think so. Park this. So our yield should be a little bit lower on this field because we couldn't do lime because it was already planted and growing when I turned on precision farming. So it looks like we're gonna get around 78, 80% yield. Looking at the bottom there, because we couldn't do the lime. So it'll be a little bit lower, but not too bad. This really helps if I put, GPS on. So precision farming kind of has changed. Up top it tells you how much per hectare and your percentage yield and all that up top in the top left. So again, 5.5 to 5.7 per hectare, and we're getting about 80% yield right now, it says. It would help a bit if they could fix it so you could turn off autosave without saving. Yeah. Do this end row. We're already 12% full. I wasn't sure exactly if I would get a good yield of this, but it's not gonna be too bad. Oh, I meant to install that real GPS mod. There's one mod I forget. I think I have about 85 mods on here, maybe a little bit more. I'm not using all of them. I think that's roughly what I had. But seeing this in my single player, I'm not too concerned about it. And so I added that fence back there to kind of help up the end of the world feel. Oh, now it's raining, so we can't harvest. Oh, we got a little bit in before it started raining. Yeah. So I could go like way out here. I'm like, I'll lose a little bit of this, make it look more realistic. Let's see if we speed up. Is it rain or is it hail? I think it's rain this time. See, if I just like nap in the harvester is fine. It says the rain has passed. Hey KW, how's it going? Let's see if we can continue on. And the harvest would be too wet now even to do it right away, but it's doable. I'm doing good, thanks. I realize I'm going around the field the wrong way. If I get full for the pipe, I should turn around at the end of the field. We had 84% right over here. That's a good bonus over here. If I know you usually watch Juan's stream. I'm usually here when he streams, so I know. He's busy with the RV right now. We've been putting lots of hours into our RV this week, getting that all figured out for solar. And solar panels on it. GPS is gonna end over here. Come on, GPS. Well, if you usually join his streams, you would know he usually streams on the weekend. He's a long-haul truck driver. He's only home on the weekends. He's actually off work this week because we're working on the RV, so that's where he is. I want to be on the other end of the field. I'd rather go this way. So even if I skip rows and then go back and forth, I'd rather do it this way and get my setup done. Now this is fine. I have the... Oh, it's not going to show you. I have the mod that lets you have a broker that goes and finds used equipment for you on sale. You can choose how long it takes for them to find it and percentage of chance of them finding it. So that is what I have done. I did this for this combine, my cotton harvester, and my planter, I believe. Maybe that tractor as well. I basically have used it to find most of my equipment on sale. I got it like 65% off or something like that. I don't know if you can have that mod on console if you're on console, but it's pretty nice. Trying to decide up, down, before rows is probably what I want right now. And so you pay the broker a fee, so you might not have it. So you pay the broker like a fee for it. I don't know, let's gonna do something else. I won't do it, but you'll find used. And it's like for 1 month or 65% chance. I might take 3 months for 80% chance or a year for 98% chance of finding it. And then you pay a fee for them to go find it. And then when they find it, it shows up in the sale. Well, that's actually a good price, but I'm not going to buy that one. I already bought one. So of course, if you buy used equipment, you know, you have to repair it, and it usually needs to be repaired more often. Yeah, I'm not sure if you'll have it, but I don't know if they consider it a script mod or not. Not exactly sure. So over here I have some goats and cows together in my pasture. If you know anything about animals, you guys should know they shouldn't be together. Pretty handy how I did that. And I wish we could just have like a playpen, so to speak. Call it petting zoo pen where you can put them all together. It'd be wonderful. Not full yet, but we're just gonna do this. And then you can kind of see my horses. Trying to load something here. Oh, saving. My horses kind of have free roam here. Oh, my cabin, my greenhouse. Productions in there. Chickens are back here. And over here, I have some water buffalo. There's 6 of them in there somewhere. But yeah. So it is a mod called Fenceless Pastures. So what Fenceless Pasture does, it's actually in fences as well. Wrong one. It's hard to show you. It uses a patch of grass as a fence. So like, that's a fence. So you would have to look very, very closely here at the edge of the fence. But sometimes you'll see like a tuft of grass that doesn't belong. Like I can see one there. One there. Anyways, you'll see them like here where they start and stop normally. There's a tuft of grass there and there. So use the fenceless pasture. And the horses are the same way, the water buffalo the same way. I tried it with the chickens and they got bugged up for some reason. They weren't eating food and they weren't producing eggs. So I got rid of that and then I just got a different mod for the chickens. But I had them kind of here and then they had free roam of the whole backyard. But yeah, it got bugged up for some reason. But this works for the chickens to have their own little space here. And the horses have their own space here too. Pretty cool. Really like how it's coming along. Barely cleared the top of that tractor. So I have this big field of cotton growing. That's all cotton. This field is empty right now. This one is sunflower. This one is soybean. Then we have a small field of rice right now. And I have more rice paddies as I continue to knock down the forest. That'll be a bit. And then I'm going to put trains on the map as well. So I have to do that. And the trains I'm going to have like a village with productions. I kind of have it pictured out how I want to do like a New Frontier vibe of villages by train and livestock. Hey there, little buffalo, checking me out. Pretty cool. Trying to make sure I don't get cut up on that tree there. I also have a mod turned on. It doesn't really matter right now because I don't have over 20 animals, but if you have a really high-end computer, you can turn on a mod called Visual Animals, and you can have more than 20 animals show up. But like right now, Giants has it maxed out where you can only see 20 animals, so there'll only be 20 even if you own 200, right? But now you can have it so if you have like 200 animals and if you have a good graphics card you can show 200 if you want in a pen. Sounds good, KW. Thanks for stopping in for a bit. Have a good night. I'm gonna skip this one. Hey Andy, doing pretty good. How about you? I thought about turning this into a rice paddy as well, or maybe part of it. I'll take a look at it after, see if I want to divide this back into two fields or not. Doing great. We're glad to hear it. Anything new and exciting happening at all? I was looking for a little buffalo. He's over there still. I just love the baby animals on this map. They're cute. It reminded me of watching a dog yesterday that was on the yard where our RV is and was playing like that with a ball. Bouncing around. He should be asleep. I was on ahead of shows, but I appreciate that. It's definitely hard with time zone change, difference to be on, but appreciate it. I do try to do one later stream a week, but it hasn't worked out this week just with how busy we are. Oh, the heat? Oh, I got yeah. Yeah. We went from like 30 degrees Celsius to like, what is it high gonna be? It's 24 right now. 7-day forecast. So we're gonna have a high of 17 on Saturday. So we're gonna go from like 30 degrees to 17 as a high, and I'm like, that is crazy. Oh, Fahrenheit. I understand Fahrenheit, but I would have to convert it. $32. Yeah, so we're getting around the same temperature, yeah. It's like, no fun. We normally get that here, but I don't like it. Oh wow, so you did the same thing, like it cooled down quite a bit for you. Hey Joey. Doing pretty good, you? I don't think I have enough room here, so we're just gonna make another row here. I'm supposed to get a bonus from bees if I have them in the field, but I don't know. That was FS22 thing, and I always thought it was kind of silly because of the radius I did it. You're just watching the weather. I think it's supposed to storm today. Yeah, we had a little bit of that yesterday. Nothing too major. It went away pretty quickly. Oh, the humidity. Oh, I don't miss the humidity. It's much drier here, but where I grew up, yeah. The humidity and the heat, always nasty. Even that wasn't as bad as like going down to where Juan grew up in Belize, and it's just, oh man, a whole different world down there with the humidity down there. I'm still trying to debate if I want to take this tree down or not. If I make this into a rice paddy field, I will. As much as I like these trees, I mess up my GPS. Manitoba has humidity, weather is warm, and then it's hot. Heat on its own is not too bad, I agree. Add in humidity, and it's a whole different story. I think we all do that, Joey. We complain if it's too hot, we complain it's too cold. I saw a meme yesterday on social media that said, I would have to look it up. I think it said the heat, and it's a different story if it's 72 degrees with the heat on or 72 degrees with the AC on. And it made me laugh. I'm like, they're talking about room temperature, right? It's like, yeah, it's a different story if it's AC or heat, the same temperature. Make sure there's no place on a beautiful day in your mind. I know you could have like moisture in the form of like beach and water and swimming, and I know it's not what you meant, but I do like a rainy day though, but we don't get very many rainy days here. Not where I particularly live. So when we do get rain here, I do enjoy it a little bit more than what people think. Same with snow, we don't get a lot of snow. So I enjoy a little bit of it, just because I miss it a little. But if I had it like every day, no, I wouldn't like it. You swap weather. You'll probably swap locations if you saw where I lived. I live between mountains and all around, and then two sides of our city have 2 beaches and 2 lakes. And down the center, or one side, you have a water channel, canal, or whatever you want to say, that connects the 2 lakes. A lot of tourists float down the river, the water, to the other lake. We also have vineyards and orchards. Pack my bag. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. Enjoy the weather channel is saying Atlantic Ocean's cooling down. So the icebergs? Yep. I believe it. It's saving. I'm like, it's lagged out, but it's saving. Years ago, when we went across Canada, when we went to Newfoundland, we saw icebergs in real life. I absolutely love that memory. It's actually seeing icebergs with their own eyes, right? It's pretty cool. Last row here. Let's not take long with the new harvester. And all this canola, we're just gonna put it in for oil. You would miss the views that you have there. I'll have to look it up. There's a company in Canada that harvests icebergs for ice. Yeah, I've heard of that before. That's really interesting. I've seen some crazy people swimming to icebergs in their birthday suits, nonetheless. I should look that up. That is beautiful, Andy. That beautiful views over there. I would definitely miss that too. So that's something that I would love to see. Beautiful. It's like places I've seen, like, in theory, like I'm, online or in postcards or whatever, calendars, but never put a name to it. It's nice to do that. About $127 to repair that. That's not too bad. It's a good wash. Put it away. We won't need it till the fall again. You get a calendar every year from Case IH. The other one you get from John Deere. Awesome. I used to make our own calendars about all the photos. Juan and I. And then sometimes I would get a free one from like our local insurance place. That is like just Canada photos, but I know. A lot of things that I put in my digital calendar nowadays, I don't really need a physical one. Hey Josh. Just finished our canola harvest here. How's it going for you? Oh. Yeah, so I got both this harvester and the cotton one on sale. Still paying this one off, but I am really happy that we have it. There's this big field of cotton we have back there. It's definitely going to need it. It's a big field of cotton there. Looking forward to it. Okay, oop. I know we don't have State Farm up here. Lake District is a beautiful spot. I'll look that one up here. So you have lots of calendars every year, Joey. See if Lake District works, or if I had UK there. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. That's like a hidden little gem. That's beautiful. Yep. I'm liking all these places that you're sharing. I love to like travel and sightsee. So, pretty cool. You had a bad day? Wow, sorry that you're not doing too good. That's rough. You're the one that worked today. Oh, you do like everything? Everybody's job? Oh, that's extremely rough. Sorry to hear that. That wasn't very fair for you. I have to kind of redo the road here, painted in here, but let's start here. Oh, went too far. Well, hopefully you're able to tell your boss how unfair that was, Josh, and that it doesn't happen again. Well, your solid repair level, this is pretty low. I haven't heard about that, Joey. I'll have to look up that earthquake. Hey, Kieran. On the way. Let's go canola. Activate that. Now we have some canola oil hopping in. Cool. Do I want to repair this, or do I want to wait another month or two and have more money? So I'm thinking of taking that tree down, maybe, and then making. This is like 2.5 fields put together, and making another one of rice. Kind of hard to show you because they're put together. Yeah. So like this would be one field and this would be another field. Trying to see if I want to do that or not. I have 2 fields of rice side by side or not. Yeah, think about it. Oh, State Farm was in Ontario to 2015, didn't know that. And then Desjardins Group bought it. So I didn't know that, but that's pretty interesting. Let's see, how much would it cost to repair this? That's not too bad. Oh, this is what needs to be repaired. Maybe I bought that and never repaired it and it was used. That's probably what it was. Ontario allows private insurance groups. Do they still have, how do I want to word it? Like a price guide? You know, like how dentists and everything else have that as well up here. I don't think I need this. When do we harvest next? I have to look at that. So look at this, Kieran. You might like this. I'll get out and show you. I have my goats and my cows together. Oh, they're different tiers, but different per company. Interesting. I'm enjoying their little hey there. Yeah. Now that I got distracted again. All good, Karen. I'm pretty good at usually figuring out the spelling. You love the little farm? Thanks. I want more cows, but I'm like, it's gonna take a long time for me to get a lot of cows, so I can only start with 2 of them. So I was like, well, I'll buy 2 now and put them in with the cows. Hey, Ghost, welcome in. Josh knows what was your husband on today. I don't know what you mean by what was he on, but he's on top of the RV right now. Canuck is back. Welcome in, Canuck. And hello, Dukes. Is it Ducks? Dukes? Oh, sorry, I don't know how to say that one. You'll have to educate me. I do have more water buffaloes too. But yeah. I love the little pasture I've set up there. Dew. Okay, I'll call you Dew. You probably get that a lot. Let's see if we can find the water buffalo. Yeah, 6 of them in here now. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, Joshua. Oh, I don't know if you saw this the other day, Kieran. I put the water. Yeah, BC does have water buffalo, and it has bison as well. Both on the lower mainland by you. I put like the water going underneath the road, kind of, sort of. The rice paddy. Kinda like it. I do have buffalo. I'm gonna go show you. I love my water buffalo. See, this is an awesome open gate. They're in here. They have lots of water. Peekaboo. There's lots of water. It might be in the barn too. Are any of them in the barn? Nope. They might be laying down in the water. I like that it was hard to do that landscaping. Oh, there's more. I'm enjoying the landscaping. No, don't. You can't sit down on top. Never mind. I think I shared a link to the water buffalo in the lower mainland, Kiram. Were you trying to find it again? But yeah. Lots of water from water buffalo here. Do we have a disloyal order of wild buffaloes? Maybe. Well, good thing this is my single player, so otherwise we would have to worry about the dust bunny near the river. What I would like to do is have this water, it's hard to show you, like have it curved back, have a small pond in here with the goats and cows, and then have it kind of snake through the map. I have to kind of plan it out where I want to go. Because it kind of starts end of the map here. I can't make it go to the edge. But if you don't look that closely, you don't know that. There's 4 of them in one shot there. Probably as close as you're getting to getting out 6 in one shot there. Oh, there's 5. 6, okay. Well, it doesn't show out 6 at the right zoom level up. But there's all the buffalo in there. I was saving. Oop. You have a video of it. It's just awesome. It popped up in the news. I actually really love that farm, the organization, charity organization they are, and what they stand for and what they do. Yes, I got a Fall Out Boy reference. I'm not good at Fall Out Boy references, but I'll take your word for it. Is there anything else to do today, or are we skipping to next month? We might be able to skip to next month. Next month we might get don't think we get to harvest daily next month? Okay. Long run race will be September. Cotton won't be till November. You have some soybean in October? Okay, maybe there's a few months we don't have anything to do in here. That's gonna be kind of weird. No, I can't get close enough. Like there's, yeah. It's kind of hard to do anything over there. I was thinking of like even like plants and rocks, but it's kind of hard to get closer. Invisible wall. I mean, you don't really notice it at most zoom levels I play in. Name of the song. Okay. The Disoil Order Water Buffaloes. Well, I might have to listen to that song just because it sounds kind of fun. That is done. What do you guys think? Should I keep this one field or should I do 2 different fields? What would I even plant on it right now would be the question. Kind of almost want to keep it one field until I know how much yield I get here, but I know that's going to be a small field and I want more rice. So we have to kind of figure out where that field should be. Like the edge of it again. Or how far we want to make it. I would like to make it one field. Exactly. But it's going to be hard to find that line here. Now that it's plowed together, you can't really get to that. Oh, I'm not going to be able to take that tree down with the tree harvester. That tree harvester is not going to like that tree. Yeah, so that... What if we just change that to the log grapple things? Pick up that tree and just haul it over, put it in the... Let's see. A little bit of hail damage there. I'm gonna make it 2 different fields, but it's gonna be kind of hard to find where the edge of it is again. Be easier if there's another person, for example, like stand there, don't move. Customize. Well, that might be too big of a grapple. Where's the other one? Oh, go up. Whoa! What happened there? Whoa! Wow, alrighty then. Glad we caught that on stream. Crazy. That was just crazy. I had nothing to do with that one. I'm just gonna tell you that was not me. Nope. One's old phone is just at Bingen over there. I don't like driving through the field unless I have to, so we're gonna go around the edge. Then we'll come back with the stump grinder. There's actually a couple of spots I need the stump grinder, so we'll do that. Then we have to lime these fields as well. My bad, I didn't do the timber noise. You guys are probably all disappointed. Sure, somebody said timber for me. Well, can't get to the top of that. These trees are such a pain in the butt. Get them. Glad there's not too many on this map to take care of. Can't even get to the end where I want to. Get this edge here. I think I got it. This says there's 3 branches on it still, probably on the ground here. See one over there. This is one more branch. There we go. And now we just grab it, because I don't want to cut it up right now. I want to haul this one to the toy workshop, then cut it up over there. Well, maybe it'll disappear before we do that, but we'll figure it out. See where I can do this for center. I'm not going to be able to get through the gate that way. Well, it's better to bring that in one piece than trying to bring it all into a zillion different pieces, so we'll get as far as we can with it. I didn't pick it up centered enough. I do remember to show the Great White North. I might have watched it. I don't quite recall. See if I do it over here. If we cut it. My dog's sitting there watching. I was like, you're crazy. It's cutting that piece and I don't want it to do that, but that's what it's doing. There. Can I get through the gate? Oh, that's magic. Well, you're not gonna fall off because you're probably attached to it, so. I want to say I probably have watched it, Joey, I just don't quite remember. Well, that one's just cutting really weird. Okay. Now, if I put this down, it'll make it so much easier. I need to put on like a flatbed bed now to get it through here, but my excavator's not getting through here. Good thing there's one right here. Nope, nope, oh. I didn't like that. Maybe there's a fill point here. Okay, I might have to wait till it's off of there. Maybe the fill point is making it a little wonky. Of course, I'll just replace with a different chainsaw, don't worry. It's better than the first option I had, which was I wanted to yeet it across the gate, the other side of the fence. I just wanted to lift it up and throw it. Don't worry. This was the better option. Don't worry, when in doubt, I did choose the better option for streaming. More than what you think. And if I didn't get 100% right, it's still better than what I was probably thinking in my mind.
Shattered dreams, scattered, no one left to care. Shadows whisper
If this works at all.
I can't forget the edge of redemption. Gamble bet. Cold wind cuts like knives against my skin.
Just go ahead and strap it down. Obviously, it's gonna go somewhere. And pick up this other bigger one, and then we can pick up the other ones by hand. But don't worry, it will disappear like magic when we get close to the workshop. I won't have to unload it. Kinda wish there was a way to make it so it wouldn't magically unload. But as soon as I drive close, it'll be like, ah, goodbye. Still listening to some of Nacho's new music and enjoying it. Sounds good, Andy. Thanks for chatting and lurking for a bit. Have a good night. Oh, it's saving again. I'll have to get used to it doing this little hiccup when it saves. But it's better than doing it every time I open the menu. Now I don't have to feel like every time I open the menu it's saving. Where are we going? Let's just go back this way. Oh, we need the stump grinder. So we have to go this way. Actually, 2 stumps at least I need to take care of. Okay, I don't want to get too distracted. We'll come back to that. This won't be too much wood at all, but at least something for the workshop. Like somebody threw that into the ground. A little top heavy. I think we have 2 more pieces over here. Maybe 3. Yeah, it looks like 3. I lock it in every time, it shouldn't move.
Here at Lizard, we take pride in making everything.
Everything?
That's right, everything. From sheds to fully automatic machine guns. We got you covered.
What about cell phones?
Yep.
Trampolines?
Absolutely.
Condoms?
Big and small.
Come on.
And here at Lizard, we don't just make everything. We start
Okay,
with an
one more
idea,
piece,
and
I
we bring
think.
that idea to industry.
You mean you invent everything too?
We invented.
I'll do a second
We
look
were
with X-ray vision, but I think we got it all.
Artificial intelligence?
You can't spell lizard without AI.
Wow.
That's right, wow.
California wildfires?
We started all of them.
Oh, there's probably one more piece over here. Yep. I think we looked. Oh, there's actually... Nope, just that. Tell you that X-ray vision works pretty nice. Oh, nope. This one on the side. There we go. I think I'm gonna redo part of the gate to make it an even wider fence somehow. I think we'll be okay for now. Oh, it's kind of cool to see the dog and the horse walking together like that a little bit. I have it so the horses can't get closer than that. The workshop so they can't actually get into the workshop and like clip through it. Come on, these little tidbits won't go on there. There, swept the deck, right? Right. That's what we're going with. Now the dog I can't control. If that one accidentally goes through something, I can't control that one. Park this here for now. I won't be able to plant rice on the new rice paddy, but at least I can prep the field for that and then plant something else on the other field. Drop the front loader over here if I'm not using it. So I end up running into everything with it on there. I know, don't wash and repair it. Don't always do that. Sometimes I have a bad habit of, you know, not doing it. Customize that. It's like, what, are you gonna dance again? No, it didn't. All good. I'll do this again. This is hard to line up when you don't have good eyesight, tell ya. Like a little bit over here, a little bit over there, depth perception. Nope, that moves that one. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of cool that you can make your cab go up and down like that, but I don't ever do it. I don't know what that one does. Nope. Certain things I like, I don't know what way it goes. Oh well. I don't mind first person view in this one, but it definitely makes you feel a little top heavy, like, woo, I'm gonna flip on that corner. Just go ahead and grind this tree stump up, and then we'll get the other one where I know where it is. Yeah, I forget we have this view too. It's like its own little view there for the camera. Add to the harvester. And we should go across the road and go up to the grain mill, which you can kind of see in the background there. That is something I placed down. I really like its location, kind of back there in the hills. Not up the hill, because I was thinking landscaping would be a pain in the butt to make a road up there right now without terraform. And I don't own the property, but down here, back by some fields, like off the main road. It's kind of nice. I like it over here. There's a tree stump over here somewhere. Don't know where it went. There was one over here. Oh, there. Almost there. Oh, almost went past it. Like, you can't really see it at all. Interesting. I think the other ones are good, I think. I think I landscaped over some of them. I don't think there's any more I have to worry about. I like it that there. I might have one or two more across the map. We're gonna have enough going that we want different types of rice or oil, and production won't be able to keep up. I think it was like only 25 grand or something for that, 20 grand. So I think it would be kind of nice to have a few of them across the map. 3 different styles of them. So next month in game, I'll be able to turn the apples on. A few months of apples growing. I made decent money off of them in the apple production. I don't remember how much, but it wasn't too bad. I always like to put this harvester head back on it because it makes it a little bit easier next time I want to use this equipment that has it on it. Oh, well, I did leave room for me to go through that, so we'll have to back in from the other side. Well, that's fine, we can do that. Make sure I don't hit the top of it. No, lower it, not go higher. There we go. And I want this one to go. I don't know if it needs to be plowed. Or if I should make the rice paddy, which means I need. Maybe I need to plow over that. Oh. To know. Rather go plow it and then make the rice field. We'll see if I can get as close as I can. I'll lose some of the field because I need to make a little barrier between the two. I'm sure I have a plow over here. Not a super big plow, but we'll get the job done for now. Now that I have a bigger tractor, I can probably get a bigger plow. It's only 6 meters. Hey, Death Bunny. I'll be looking while stream hot. It sounds good. I'll probably be streaming for another 5 minutes or so. And I'll get off, make some dinner, and then go back to the RV. Installing the solar panels today. It's so exciting. Wow, great field. I don't know if I needed to do this or not for rice paddy, but that's what I'm doing. Just to be on the safe side. Oh, no, I must turn it off. Allow great fields. Yeah, I did. I could make the field much longer over there, cut down some trees, but I kind of like how it looks like that. It just visually looks pleasing. Let's see if I can get this parked close to where. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to do it this way, but close. This is I'm on it. The tractor's a little bit to the one side of it. Right where I'm standing. Okay. Wish I could just do this a different way, but I can't think of how. Is there anybody else I can think of how to get this back to one field? Oh, I guess if I were to... No, I'm like saving it and then buying it back wouldn't work. Like selling it and rebuying it. Not like I want to do, but I want to do that. Okay. Well, I need to borrow money. Right. We have to go into here and borrow more money. I don't know how much we need. I think it was only like 5 grand, but let's just do that. Nothing like not having money when you're partway through. Ooh. I kind of want to round out this corner, but I don't think I can easily do that. think this one through. But the first line that you draw, like this was the first line I drew, is where the water pump shows up. So you guys might not know what I'm picturing when I want the water to come through here. One or too close to another one. Okay. Sometimes you have to do this to kind of. Nope. Not gonna let me do what I want. Okay. Area is restricted. Remove last corner is B. I might have to just do an angle like that. And then we have, oh, it's gonna be way too high in the sky. Okay, I'm gonna have to landscape this somehow. Or do 2 separate rice paddies. That might be better because landscape, basically when you don't see the line, it's gonna make it go lower. If you see the line way up here, it's gonna make that bump way up there. So when I see it and don't see it, it's not gonna let me go all the way over here. There we go. I had a Canadian maple leaf. So that's what it would look like. Just mind that I'm gonna do some landscape in there. Oh, Canada. Coming up soon. See if this is what I want. If not, I have to redo it. Okay. I have to carefully smooth that out, make a little bit more of a barrier there. This I'm gonna paint grass right now until I'm ready for my stream to come through here. So I want the stream of water to go through here. Maybe we'll work on that a little bit too. I'll give up a little bit of my field just to make it look pretty. But I'll do. And I can make the brush size bigger, but I kind of like coloring like that. What size of grass do we want? It's fine for now. Or we can do this one. I'll do the water some other time. I realize it's after 5 and I have to go make dinner because I told 1 what time to come home for dinner. So you do have to be careful when you landscape the smooth. So if you go over the field, it does paint in the field and then it's not a rice field anymore. That might have been some lip, because that's what makes it the water stay in there, but a huge lip really bothers me as well. We should find a little bit more of a barrier here. When fertilizing or weeding or harvesting, a little bit of a barrier. For me, it doesn't have to be perfectly straight 90 degrees. Some people would like that, but I like mine to be a little natural. And this also helps that you're not on that weird lip of the slope here. It's just grass, you don't have to drive on it. I might put some shrubs down in here to help it look more natural. We'll do this, and the next time I stream, you guys will see hopefully what I visioned with the stream going to the rice over there. And we have a little bit to touch up, maybe if I want to look a little bit more straight. Another rice paddy. I'm excited about that. And I have the stream kind of come over and it's gonna go through the field here, and then after that I don't know where to bring it. We'll have to see. Maybe this one ends over here. We'll see. And then another creek or river or whatever can be from somewhere else. Have this kind of go through over here. Pump the water for the rice field. Under the road over here. I can picture it. There. We have more rice. I think that would be a good amount of rice right now. I don't overdo it as well. Let's see how much the production can keep up with it before I have too many rice paddies. Let's see who I can redirect you guys to. As always, I appreciate y'all for lurking, commenting, liking, subscribing. You guys are pretty awesome. I would stream longer if I didn't have plans already. Okay. Who is streaming and what? Some people doing some cool stuff. Oh, I don't know which one's horizontal, which one's vertical. Oh, that one's vertical. Okay, got it. So Kiwi is doing some city skylines too. Let's go say hi to Kiwi. I don't know our schedule for streaming tomorrow or the weekend. We are going to be focusing on the RV and solar panels while the weather is good. It's going to be a little bit rainy, I think, on Saturday. So maybe Saturday morning we'll have a stream. We'll see. So no set schedule at all, but will be streams. You guys just will get very little notice. I apologize about that. But we'll be around. Adios.